explain the tools. Double-edged razor, TTO butterfly, opens up, blades inside. Okay, you can see the blade right in here. It's a Gillette. With a silver blade, it slides in to the machine like this. That's one piece you're going to need. Now, the next thing you're going to need is a shaving soap, a bowl for the brush. You need this. This is one thing that our other person didn't use, because she was using those tiny tinkle thingies. She thought they were the greatest things since sliced bread. They're not. It can actually damage your face without proper use of a scuttled, or sometimes known as a shaving bowl. You can get these anywhere. You might even have a bunch of bowls in the kitchen that would work. This is a standard brush. Here's brush. You're going to be using that, and that's two of the important things you're going to be using. Of course, you need a shaving soap. I use this here. I just got it in a plastic container because otherwise it gets a little messy. And you would use this shaving soap here, and it smells really nice. This is called Winter Garden, to get your hair nice and raises up the whiskers. And let's be honest, that's what they are. They're whiskers. Men and women got them. That's why we're mammals. Okay. This one many types of shaving soap. This is what came with the bowl and brush. This is the Van de Hagen. It's not bad, except it doesn't lather with it. Damn. I don't know if it's our water or a few others have pointed out that this stuff is pretty dense and it doesn't really lather for its ass. The next thing you're going to need, I'm going to need to talk about these razor blades. Now, these are a few of the different ones I have tried against my skin. These are the ones that come with your Micro Touch one razor I showed you for $20. Okay, this standard Dorco ST300s. When you get them from the package from the store, with the box, they say Micro Touch one on them. That's how these are packaged, just like that. But once you take off this cute branding on it, it's just a standard Dorco ST300 blades. For sensitive skin, I would definitely recommend them versus some of the others. Right now I got a Gillette Blue Steel in here. I'm going to take that out, and it's a new blade, so I'm not going to throw it away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, for now, put it back into the package. We're going to use the Dorcos for the demos because of the fact this is a silver blue, sorry. Oh, by the way, Sharpie can slice you badly if you're not careful with these guys. Very sharp. How the hell do you safely throw these away? The same way I'm going to temporarily put it away. Save the original package it was in, the wrappers. Okay? You'll see, depending on the blades, Gillettes tend to use plastic wrappers, which are a little more durable than this paper. These razor blades are extremely sharp, so you want to be careful with them. Okay? Otherwise, you're going to find unpleasant pain for your fingers and possibly a trip to the ER. So just exercise great care when you're dealing with. By the way, the Twingles that this girl was dealing with, Brianna was dealing with, are very small miniature Chevettes And for the reason, if you're going to continue to use the tinkles, please do yourselves a favor and properly know how to learn how to use the Chevette before you continue to do it. And the most important thing is soap, like I showed you. The bowl is fine. I'm gonna put this back in the bag now. You should also have a container for what we call sharps. I did show you that. Basically, a sharps container is I hate when I mislay things. Oh, I know where it is. Okay. Now, since this blade's still good, I flip it upside down. So I know that this blade is still good. That way, I know where it is. So I don't have to worry back. Because we're going to use the Dogos for the demo. And because that's the ones that come with the Micro Touch one. And I want to use, for the demonstration, the blades that come with the razor because of 2 reasons. Number one, my face needs a break too. It takes a killing. It really does. Okay, so the Dorco ST300 blades are very sharp, very painfully sharp. They can hurt you very badly, just like the other ones can. These are not as aggressive as the blade I removed from the razor. Same double packaging, outer package, inner package. It does not get held in place by wax. You can actually slide that off, as I did here. And you can see the edge on this bad boy. It's very, very sharp, very thin, and very likely to cause you pain if you're not careful. The placing blade into tool. Close it. Just gently snug it. It's not a lug wrench on your tires. You don't have the wrench until it breaks, okay? So unfortunately, some people get careless with these. Alright, now, this blade, as I said, is sensitive. How can I prove it? If I run it on my skin at the proper 30 degrees, and I feel and that's dry, and I feel the hair is coming up. See, there's hair, and that's a little hair. And of course, that was dry, and it still can irritate your skin. So, when I come back in a few hours, we are going to begin the process of shaving with a double-edged safety razor so that you can do and save your skin, no pun intended, and also be nice to your body. Well, you know what this is. This is your typical ladies multi-blade disposable. It does work okay. I've used it a few times, many times actually, and it does fine. Unfortunately, when it came with, it didn't come with a case holder. This is from another razor that my local CVS used to make. They don't make anymore, but the stand fit well with the razor, so I'm using it. So kind of be careful with these blades. Treat them with love. Okay. So I keep 2 bags of blades in here. As I said, I'm still trying different kinds of razor blades. But at the same time, I have discovered that there are some blades I like immensely, and there's some blades I absolutely, positively cannot recommend for most women. I'm going to see ones I would not recommend for most women, especially for me anyway. These bad boys are wicked sharp. They're not feathers, but they're still very, very, very sharp, and they will slice you up because they're just a really aggressive blade. Even in the Micro Touch one, it's a really nasty blade. This blade, as I removed for the demonstration, is really not a bad blade. It's kind of medium. It's a Gillette blue silver. It does a nice job. It's a little more aggressive than the Dorcos. The ones I'm beginning to like, I have multiple razors, so this razor, your Wilkinson sword blades. Very nice blades. Wilkinson Sword Classics. They are very decent. I actually find them to be a really nice blade for routine. It works great on my legs. The Several Clacks work great on my legs, but on my face, it's just too much to cope with. Okay. Let's see. What else can I show you? If you are looking for inexpensive blades, and for a lady anyway, you can buy the Dorcos. You can buy, this happens to be a 10-pack. 10 blades will probably last you easily about 3 months. Really, if you're just using it for your face. You can use the same razor for your legs too. In that case, don't be surprised, and depending on how heavy your stubble is, that you might have to replace the blade more often than not. These are not as durable as the Dorco ST301, 302s or 301s, but they're still a very nice blade, and they cut hair fine. When I come back, as I said, we're going to begin the process of going through the proper startup events. I know, I want to get the camera set up, but I forgot why not. I'll also do something useful with it as well. And we're going to talk about getting over your lack of modesty over razor blades and shaving for women. Like I said, we all do to shave. Everybody does. And just some people just don't have to do it as much, and others, well, gotta do a lot more. Oh, for now, guys, we'll see you in a little bit. Hi, guys, it's me, and today we're going to try something new today because to go along with our razor demo. Because the fact is that I did not just come out of the tub. I don't have a shower, but I did not come out of the tub. My face is still very much not prepared to run with razor. We're doing a video for people with sensitive skin, so we're trying to prepare it as if we have sensitive skin. So we're going to try something new. This is water, a metal colander, and a towel. And what we're going to do is we're going to place the towel, as much as we can, into the colander. What that's going to do is it's going to act like a steamer. It's going to steam the towel up. It's going to make it nice and warm, and it should help to, we want to have a nice steamy towel to help open the pores. So now you might want to cover it up with something so that the steam stays in the towel and not outside of the kitchen. This is all new to me, guys, so bear with me, okay? Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to heat the water up here. So you can take out a plate on top here. So the towel, this has got water inside. That's my electric stove. And when the water starts boiling, and I hear it bubbling, I'll reduce the heat and allow the water vapor to soften up the towel, make it softer. And then with that in mind, we'll go ahead and begin the actual razor session. Okay guys, I am Mac and we are going to begin our process of getting our skin prepared for the session. And the first thing we're going to do is let's put my hair up because I want to trim my face fur, not my head fur. Okay, so I don't usually do this, but the hell with it. And since I'll help you to see me better and focus more on the topic. So let's just put the elastics around my head here. Okay, now you can see me, and you can focus on my face. That's what we're working on. Not get my other hair in the way. So let's start with the next step of the whole process. Now, I'm soaking my Boar's brush in warm water. Because I'm on the third floor of the boiler, the piping is at least 45 feet long between here and the large gas boiler. It takes a while to get water up to three stories, so we're soaking Boar's brush in the hottest water I could get, and we're gonna do that anyway. So we're gonna begin with the soap. Now, normally the way this is done, there's a bunch of different ways you can do this. One way is you take your wet brush and you lather it up like this. That's to fill the brush up. So I did this part. This is the way I normally do it. But we're doing it using the scuttle today. So I want a little bit of water in there. A little bit. Not that much. No, and then you just do making a lather up here with this. You can see here it's kind of coming along pretty nicely. Okay, and if you do it right, you're gonna get that's a good lather right there. That's what you want. Maybe you want a little more soap than that. It's pretty soapy, but you can put a little more on that. This is the reason why I have my shaving soap in a container like this, is so that because you're gonna get soap in there anyway. So at least it's a lot better than having a slithery wet soap laying all over your tabletop, or in my case on the toilet seat, because my bathroom doesn't really have much space. Okay, so you want to make the soap. Okay, now the next thing we do is we got a good head of leather here, but before we do that, our next step is to grab the towels. I decided to try steaming them like you see barbers do. So I'm gonna go grab them. The reason we're using this is that we want to get the skin nice and open the pores. This is what you normally, if you take a hot shower, that's all you need to do. Well, unfortunately, I didn't take a hot shower yet today, so I need to steam it ahead of time. It's going to make the hairs a little easy to trim off, and then that's what you want. So keep the whole neck around here. You can wrap it around your head if you like a turban, or more like a bandana. Okay? Now, normally you would hold it for a few minutes. So, and that does is it warms up the hair. So, then already you can feel the steam is working. You feel it's coming in. I can feel my skin is getting softer. So we're going to now go ahead and put this on the rod. And I'm just trying to get this done, within a reasonable period of time. And I'm going to be giving you a link in the video description to a few other sites you can get information. Everybody does it differently. There's no two ways to do this. Okay. So we have our soap, and I have a nice shaving brush. Now, you're going to okay. This is a very important step. How quick you put it on is up to you. a little more in here. The other way to do this, you want to skip a step, and is to use is to lather up the soap in your brush, load your brush, and then do it like this instead of using the bowl. Okay? What's important is to get the whole thing, okay? Now, the scary part. I have, and here the blade. I showed you this earlier. It is all set to go, and we are going to begin the process of, he might get soap in my nose. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is, let me make sure it's just this head in a bit better so we can, we're going to go downward and try not to, no force. At this point, I'm going with the grain in here as the razor cutting. Oh, and yeah, do not put force on it, or bad things happen. And some of those bad things happen almost instantly. No force. Now, because this is a demonstration video, I'm going to take my time to explain everything. Now, normally I do this, I do it really fast, because I don't have to explain it to anybody. Okay? And we're going to make 3 passes. With the green is what we're doing now. Now, your whiskers and your chin are pain in the neck, because, no pun intended, because they grow kind of crazy ways, so. You need to plan your green the way your hair grows. Oh, that's a good way. Watch out. This blade is much more milder than some of the others, but it still can cut you pretty bad if you're careless. Okay. Don't leave your miss a few spots. For your first time, few times you do this, you will do that. So you want to just get used to it first. So you can soap in your clothes, it's not gonna matter. Come off, no problem. Okay, so now we did with the grain. Now we're gonna go like some people do the across, and then some do the up. It doesn't matter which one you do. I tend to go. No, I'm not using the mirror, by the way. I don't usually use the mirror anyway. Because you can barely see it, usually. So, it's all by feel for me. I am looking at the soap in the mirror, though. Okay, now I got the soap. Okay, now go up or across. I'm gonna go up, but you guys can go across too. Go across, actually. Why not? Okay, I like to do. And you can hear it, so the razor is just cutting the hair. Okay. So don't worry about if you make a mistake or miss hairs. You might miss hairs. Okay. No force. You need to trust yourself with this razor. If you nick yourself, and it does happen, unfortunately, nothing's perfect. That's okay. Now we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go up. So, really, it's all you need 3 passes. Sometimes people go for 4, but you don't really need to go for 4. That's kind of excessive, but it depends, I guess, on the person's hair. Okay. Yeah, it's slippery. So hold on to it. Okay, this technically is the last pass. I said technically, well, it doesn't have to be. You can actually do 4 if you really want, but I don't think you're going to need to. Okay, now make sure you understand that this thing is wicked sharp and you don't want to, again, no force. Just feel, you gotta find the zen. You want a haircut. It is. You can hear it? Okay. Don't worry if you miss hair. I have places on my body, I know, that my face, that there are places like it's hard for me to get hairs. And this spot right here with my fingers is, and my chin, is one of the hardest areas to get hair. So, you might think, force it. Don't. Okay? So. By the way, there is a couple of videos on using a shavette, which is kind of similar to those tinkles. I'm going to put a link to one of those videos in here, because it might be useful to you to know about it. Now, the first thing you might be asking is my skin feels a little bit like it's not completely clean. Or maybe I feel like I got stubble. Don't worry about it if you don't get it perfect the first time. You will eventually use it. I usually use another blade than this, but these are the Dorcas. So, is it passable? Absolutely. Can I do better? Sure, absolutely. But if you have sensitive skin, you might want to stop because you don't want to. And my skin is kind of sensitive, so I have my reasons. Hey. Now, Feel your fingers. Your skin is gonna probably feel a little bit on the rough side. You want to close the pores with cold water. So you just take cold water. I don't have any aftershave or anything, so we're gonna use something a little different. Okay. That'll serve for the same purpose. Oh yeah, by the way, if you do nick yourself, you should learn how to use a stippling pencil. It does happen, unfortunately. Okay. This is a reason you need to practice it. Don't expect the first time you're going to get it 100 damn straight perfect. You're not. Can the same technique be used with these standard disposables? You bet they can. The same technique, you might only need to go one or maybe two passes, but this will do it just as good with this. If that's what you choose, you can use that technique with that too. I'm going to include a video from Michael Friedman showing him demonstrating an inexpensive big stove disposable using the same technique. Well, he was not impressed with his face. His face is a lot tougher than mine. Alright, now I have here the CVS brand. I really rather wish I had one with the moisturizer. I can't find that anywhere. I do have moisturizing creams I can use too. First thing I'm going to do, we're going to take a little bit of this. A little, that's plenty. You don't need much. And you're going to rub it into the skin. Okay? Just like this. Just rub it in. Okay? And you will feel the burn. I'm serious. And if you really did nick yourself, you're definitely going to feel the burn. Okay? Now use cold water. Now the reason why this is a great step to do is before putting on any kind of foundations, or you can use the same technique to make sure that your skin is free of any unneeded or unwanted hair that can cause your foundation to look kind of like it's trying to cover something. So now let me also point out something here you're going to need to do after you're done is, I got some left here, but I can't use it obviously. I'm going to gloss out the container. So I just take the brush and the scuttle. I don't usually use the scuttle or bowl for this, but I did for this demonstration. So I'd like to skip a step actually. Now, you've got to dry this out. Maybe you remember this from our class about brushes? Don't squeeze the schmutz out of it, okay? But you definitely want to start upward to make sure that the bristles are not squashed and crushed. I just have it in the bowl here so that any runoff stays in the bowl. Likewise, got to clean off the excess soap on this. More or less on the outside, actually. Okay. Last step, and it's the most important, is little razor PM. Now, what I mean by this is you have your blade here. It's wet. You want to dry it off, otherwise it's going to rust. You take a little bit of TP, or you can use paper towel. Okay. And that's one way to get it out. Okay. Carefully holding it with your fingers. You want to dry this off. This is just to make your blade last longer, because otherwise it will rust. Stainless steel is not infallible, it will rust. The razor is also likely, in that case, it isn't going to rust, but that could be, in some cases, you can get hair buildup in it. So you just gently want to wipe the razor out. Treat this razor with care, it will last you a lifetime. And close it back up. And if you have a stand, put it on the stand. If you don't, you put it on your side. Make sure it's not going to fall on the floor. Okay, what if you get nicks and cuts? Well, it happens to everybody. You can get nicks and cuts just so easy. Now my face is pretty good now. I didn't get too many nicks. I think I got a little bit down here, but not too bad. Now that I got my face is clean, do you want to go ahead and throw foundation on it? No, let the rest of it. Don't need a rush in it. I find that doing the way I do it has made a difference for my hair and my face in a positive way. So now, while my hair is drying, I could go ahead and start preparing for. Now I did this in the afternoon, so I'm actually technically already unprepared for today, but just pick my hair out. Just using a standard boating pick. And by the way, I got a hair appointment coming up next week. My hair grows in so quick on my head and on my face, and it's a lot easier to do legs because it's a lot tougher down there. The skin is tougher than on my face. Today I did not go for what they call baby butt smooth, which is basically really very difficult to do, especially for first timers. And I'm still learning. I'm still new at this, so I'm not really perfect yet. Okay. So, okay, put my hair back, and there we are. We're all set for today, or for tonight, or whatever the case may be. And I want to let you know that I welcome your comments, and I'm going to give some links to some other shaving things. And let's not forget that while we all women are always saying, think we're better than men, or that, we don't have to go as much work as men. That's not necessarily true. In some cases, some of us are not so gifted with no fur, so we have to deal with it some way or another. And one of the biggest problems has always been is that there's never been really a woman having the nerve to finally get out into the camera and says, let's be honest with the truth with our flesh. So we showed you the techniques, and I'm going to go ahead and put a couple links in for you to watch so you can learn from some of the other many sources of information I have learned from many men. Women should look at the men's videos, and maybe you need to adapt the video technology for your work. That's fine. Don't be afraid to do that. But, like I said, each person's different in shaving your face. I actually enjoy doing this in the morning. It's when I can I got me and myself and I'm in front of the sink. I can kind of think about what's got to go on for the day. I don't have to worry about rushing like it's a mad race. It's actually a pleasure. I actually enjoy doing this. It's a lot better than the other one. Trying to rush with the standard disposable, and even if I do get 100% perfect or almost perfect with no nicks and cuts on the disposable, I enjoy this challenge better. I actually makes me feel like I'm empowering myself. So I hope you have the best of luck. Please do not forget. You can send likes, dislikes, comments, kudos, whatever below. Suggestions? Why not? Okay? And of course, you can send them to michele3@gmail.com or on Google Plus at plus MICHELE space MARIE space DS and dog ALENE, or at Gmail it's bichele3@gmail.com, and or right here below in the comment section. I read everything, and if you have ideas you would like me to try, suggestions, let me know. That's what I can do. Okay? Have a nice day, guys. Bye-bye. Hey, did you know there's a lot more going on right now at our websites? Are you watching all 4 of them? If not, check them out. There's a list right here. We got 3 YouTube channels and 1 audio-only channel for your enjoyment. So come on, dig in and see all the stuff we do here at the North American Snow Queen Palace.